What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video we are going to debut the new King Felix card, his perfect game card. Changeup, four-seam fastball, sinker, slurve, and a cutter. He goes 119, 120, 100. He's got pretty good control, really good break. So his primary pitch is a changeup. The four-seam fastball and the sinker are a little bit redundant. He's got the slurve and he's got the cutter, but he's got really good control on all these pitches. 92 on the changeup, 99 on the four-seam fastball and the sinker. The slurve has 88 and the cutter has 85, but the break is ridiculous. 97 on the changeup, 99 on the four-seam fastball, 99 on the sinker, 93 on the slurve, and 85 on the cutter. So I'm hoping he can be pretty effective for us in today's gameplay. And this is how we're going to roll with our lineup. Mookie Betts moves back out to left field. Trout, Guerrero, Eddie Murray, Mr. Big Hits. Wander Franco is going to be in at second base. Our cap is still going to be a shortstop. Jones moves back to his primary position of third base, and we have Mr. Pizza behind the dish. We are currently at an 875 rating, so we could possibly make the World Series after this game. I'm not sure. I feel like we're going to be just on the outside. Probably going to be playing on Hall of Fame. We could possibly play on Legend because we're so close to that division that we might match up with someone that's already above 900. But let's go ahead and let's get into it. All right, so we found our opponent for this one. He is 80-28. That's a really good record. Playing at Bayfront as well, so this is a really big park. I don't think I'm going to take the friendly quit. I think I'm just going to go after this. He could possibly be in the World Series already with that good of a record, but let's just see how we do. Cap stepping up against Shohei Ohtani. Here probably comes the friendly quit. Let's go ahead and deny it. It's on for this game. I'm telling you right now, this guy probably doesn't get too many friendly quits denied, so we're gonna have to really do our best in this one. Oh, we were all over that splitter, I felt like too, but unfortunately we were just a little bit under it and popped it up. Not too bad of an at bat. Hopefully we can stay very early on everything. Now Mr. Big Hits, he's been moved up to the second spot in the order. See if he can get us going here to start it off. Not gonna bite on that low 3-2 count. Working the counts here early against Ohtani. Went with the backside cutter. It didn't quite hit the zone. So he's had 2 3-2 situations. One time he was in the zone, one time he was out. Mike Trout stepping up. I finally saw a pitch that I wanted to go after. Couldn't quite get the PCI where I wanted, and we go into a double play. Good skill level from my opponent. He just stayed after it. Unfortunately, we did not get a run. All right, Lou Brock, we're going to start him off with the sinker. Low and inside. See if we can get this strike across. King Felix, always got to be wary of him trying to bunt. Let's try this cutter on the inside under his hands. His fifth pitch. We're going to try it here. Nicely done. I've not seen a lot of my opponents really utilize the cutter when I face King Felix in a couple of our gameplays, and so we're going to try to there. Jackie Robinson, so he's got a lot of speed on his lineup. I just don't see someone that's 80-28 like bunting a lot, but maybe that's possibly what he likes to do. Gonna get a sinker across there. Let's go ahead and go to another sinker on the inside. See if we can dot that. He is bunting, and we're gonna throw him out at first. Wow, so 80-28 with a couple of speed guys and bunting really does surprise me. This is more what I would think he would be, like 375 with chipper with 44 home runs. Let's start him off with this changeup below the zone. Make sure we get it below the zone so we can't golf it out for a home run. Good plate discipline there. He's gonna lay off. Let's try this sinker on the inside. See if we can dot this. We left that in the middle, but he was not being very aggressive there. There was a very good pitch to hit. Let's go with the cutter. In under the hands. Up over the top, 2-1 count. Let's go back to the changeup below the zone. I'm not sure who he has in the fourth spot, but we might have to go after him because it's a 3-1 count. We'll try to attack with this sinker, but we want to make sure this is dotted, not in the middle. That's perfect. And let's see how his plate discipline is. Let's go on this cutter on the inside. Throw a ball. An account where he might be looking for us to throw a strike, and we get the strikeout. So good pitching on both sides here in the first. Chipper Jones stepping up, 306, 136 home runs on the year. See if he goes inside the zone. He missed, but I went after it anyways just to protect. Put pretty good swing on it, but we can't quite get the PCI to that part of the zone. You really can't move the PCI too far out of the zone, if at all. So unfortunately, especially in that spot, unfortunately we are out. Good take there, 1-1. Even though it was a called strike, we don't really want that pitch. A splitter hit the zone. It's going to be tough because if he puts that below the zone, it's going to be very hard to differentiate what pitch that is. Good take. 2-2. Man, I needed to take that the other way. Good break on that pitch from Ohtani. He left that in the middle. He left that cutter in the middle, and Piazza makes him pay. 1-0. We get on the board early here. Let's go, Mr. Pizza. First pitch to Vlad. It's going to be a splitter that catches zone. We're laying off that. See, that's a tough pitch. That was getting me out a lot yesterday. That low and outside pitch where I'm way too early on it. I just roll over. But we do get one across in the top of the second. Joe Morgan in the 4th spot. How much does this guy like to bunt? I feel like a bunt is definitely a possibility here, but he's got a lot of power, so he might swing away. He's going to ground that, but Wander Franco spins and throws, makes the play. Beautifully done by Wander there to get the out. Now his Wander Franco is up in the 5th spot here. Let's go see if we can dot this pitch on the outside. 1-0 count. Let's go ahead and go with this changeup below the zone. We haven't really seen too many swings over the top of it yet. It's been very disappointed in that regard. I think we're going to throw a fastball like low and in so we can start to get hopefully some swings on that changeup. He's going to put a pretty good swing on it. I bet he just was under that. And we're going to be able to make the catch with King Felix. Gold defense as well on that King Felix. Shohei Ohtani in the 6th spot. Yeah, he just missed that. He was a little bit late, a little bit under it, and he popped it up. So we got fortunate on that result. Ohtani takes strike 1. Now hopefully he'll take strike 2 right here. He does. Now we're going to try to buzz that cutter on the inside, get him to swing over the top of it. Yes, we get him again. So King Felix doing some damage. No hitter so far. Came after us, but he walked us. Tried to dot that on the outside, didn't get it done. Now King Felix is up 86 speed. We're gonna try to lay down a bunt, and we're gonna hopefully get that on the ground. Whew, we just barely got that on the ground. Otherwise we were gonna double play. Well executed, get him to second base. That one I really could have hit pretty well. I saw it pretty well, but 1-1 count. Working the counts here. 44 pitches. Ohtani threw 3. I really didn't put that good of a swing on it, even though I did, and I really drove the ball. I could have put a much better swing. We're gonna be able to take third base. I don't think Lou Brock has like a really good arm. Wander Franco has a better one though on that relay throw. Smart to use the relay there. But we're in the 3rd, and guess who's up? Mr. Big Hits when we need a big hit. See if he tries to put one by Eddie. I thought I was going to bite more to the inside on like a slider. Catches the zone for strike 3. 2-1 count. Let's go ahead and dot the sinker on the inside. It's going to swing at it 2-2. This cutter's been so effective every single time. Hopefully it'll be effective another time here. It was. He just can't lay off that. In 2 strike counts, he just keeps going after that cutter over and over again. Felix is doing a good job so far. He's going to turn on that sinker, his best swing that we've seen on it, but he's going to ground out. Now he's got Roberto Clemente in the 9th spot. So he does have 2 righties in the lineup. Now remember, Shohei Ohtani was hitting 6 for him in this game. 6 for him in this game. And he's going to pop that up to second base. Wander Franco's under it for the catch. Trout, Jones, and Betts do up this inning. Some big time cards. Hopefully we can do some damage against Ohtani. I'd like to be more aggressive, but he's really kind of been getting behind in a lot of counts, I feel like. I thought I had that time pretty well, but it was below the zone, and we were too early on it. There we go. I wanted to be a little bit more aggressive because we've only got 1 run so far, to start putting the ball in play a little bit more. And we've got a single from Chipper Jones there. Now Mookie Betts is up. And that's not going to be a double play. Gets the runner second base. We got to come up with a big hit here. Piazza has the biggest hit in the game so far. A solo home run back in the 2nd. Ohtani gets a sign. The pitch. He hung that pitch. I felt like I was all over that. Just a hair late. It's like I tried to swing too hard. Really did not get a good result on that one, but he also had one where he didn't get a good result, so that's kind of like squared up now. Lou Brock coming into the game here. 1-2 count. Let's go to this changeup below the zone. Can we finally get him to swing over the top of a changeup? Yes, we finally do. We finally do. Get him a strike out there. Now, Jackie bunted in his last attempt. Will he try it again? I'm not really sure, but hopefully not. He did bunt again. This is going to be very close. Franco, can he make the play? He cannot. So unfortunately, he ends our no-hit bid with a bunt. So that's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Let's try to hit the sinker on the inside to Jones. Left it kind of in the middle. Wander in double play depth. Was not in his normal spot, so that's going to squeak on through for a base hit. 2 runners on now for Joe Morgan. Let's try to slurve like right on the inside. Even that distance made him jump out of the way. That was pretty crazy to see. That was like 2 inches off the plate. We'll be able to go make this catch with Mookie Betts, though. 2 outs on the inning. Just got to get 1 more. Wander Franco stepping up. I'm going to start him off with this sinker on the outside again. It's kind of what we started last at bat with him as well. 0-1 count. Let's try to get this slurve on the inside. He's going to jump out of the way of that slurve too. Let's go ahead and put this sinker on the inside. It's going to foul that off. 1-2. What's the pitch that's been working with 2 strikes? It's been this cutter. Time and time again. Can it prove true one more time? Didn't quite get inside, but it was late. It was a late swing from him. And so he is going to fly out to left. That's all right. That's all right. Front side cutter. Dots it up. It's all right. I like that at bat, actually. 66 pitches through 5. We just didn't really see anything too well in that at bat. That fastball on 2-0. I mean, could have gone after that, but or that one right there. I mean, we might have to pick out one of those and drive it, because those he seems to be leaving in the middle more. Wander Franco, though, catches a splitter and drives it out to right. That's a beautiful thing right there for Wander Franco. Inserted into the lineup, coming up with a big time home run. You love to see that out of the A spot. And we're gonna swing and miss on that. We should have been able to get a base hit on one of those pitches. All right, caps up. Can he do some damage? I'm gonna go with the take sign all the way here. Wow. It was like a pitch that he threw right down the middle. That's gonna be outside. Just looking to get some people on for Mr. Big Hits. Probably take pitch 1. Let's go. 1-0. Do we try to run on Posada is the question. Comes after us with a fastball. 1-1. 2-1 here on Eddie Murray. I feel like he's gonna come after us. He did not. 3-1 on Eddie Murray. He did come after us. Mr. Big Hits all over that cutter, though. Man, he crushed that over the stands in right field, past that 330 fence. Eddie Murray with a massive tank. That was just too close to really take, in my opinion. Didn't want to strike out looking, but we're up 4-0. Great job by Mr. Big Hits. I mean, he just time and time again coming up with big hits. You love to see it. And he is going to pop up that sinker. Piazza is under it and makes the catch. Now Jorge Posada stepping up. I think we're gonna go to that same sinker. He did turn on it with Posada and ground it out to first. Gonna stare at it there. Let's go up and in. He's in bunt dancing mode at this point. Another strike on the inside. I think we're gonna go to the cutter in under the hands, because he's had so much problems with this pitch with 2 strikes. He puts a charge into it just because we did not get it enough to the inside. So he's going to get a double with Jorge Posada. All right, Eddie Murray. Can't allow him to get a big hit. Is he going to take out Eddie Murray? Oh, no. He took out Eddie Murray for Prince Fielder. Why would you do that? Prince Fielder's a beast, though, too. So you got to take him serious, but why would you do that? All right, let's go to the cutter on the inside. Just get it off the plate. That's what I'm talking about right there. Get another ounce. 1-2 count. I'm gonna go back to the slurve on the outside. He's gonna ground that, charging with the cap. Only 72 speed from Clemente. 73. Must have him at parallel 1. And we're gonna make that play. Still 4-0 going to the 6th. Jones and Betts, and I believe Piazza coming up in this inning for us. That's just a dot right there on 0-2. Dots us with that slider. That's a dot. I thought it might be a splitter below the zone. 2 strikeouts this inning. Just looking. It's kind of on that, but I was late. Put another pretty good swing on that, honestly. I mean, that's pretty close to a dot. Gonna drive that a long way, but not quite out of here. So we're gonna go to the bottom of the 6th, 4-0 lead. It's got Lou Brock up. We're gonna start him off with that changeup below the zone. The sinker's been pretty consistently dotted all game to these lefties right here. To hit that on the ground, should have plenty of time. King Felix gets over there for the out. Now Jackie Robinson up. He's bunted in both attempts so far. I expect him to bunt again. And third time through, what the game does if you just keep spamming bunts is it makes you get out a lot more easy. So he bunts that right back to us for the out. Now Chipper Jones stepping in. And he is going to pop up on that sinker. Piazza is going to get under this and make the catch. Pretty painless. 6th inning. Good stuff from Felix. Vlad turns and burns on a fastball. Is that going to get over Jackie's head? He utilizes his speed and makes a great catch out in left field. Now Wander Franco 1 for 1. So he must have walked in the first inning or whenever he got his first at bat. And I did not mean to swing at that. It was just over the top. We were late on it anyway, so we wouldn't have hit it. Going to the 7th here, 4-0. I said going to the 7th, but it's actually the bottom of the 7th. And that is a good swing from Joe Morgan, but it's not going to get quite out of here. Mike Trout is under it for the catch. Now Wander Franco's up 0 for 2 in the game. We're going to start him with this outside sinker again. Every at bat he started with the same pitch so far. And he's not been able to do anything with it quite yet. Let's go to this cutter in underneath the hands. And he's going to swing at that, and he's going to pop that up. Cap's going to be under it for the catch. 2nd out of the inning recorded. Shohei Ohtani still in the game. I think at this point it's like, do you want to pinch hit for him? This is kind of the problem you run into sometimes with Ohtani. He's keeping him in too long because you want his at bats to matter so much. But he's going to keep him in here. And Eddie. What more can I say? I mean, these last like 5 gameplays, he just proves himself every single game to be such a factor. It's crazy. It really is. First pitch swinging. Did we get a hold of it is the question. We got a pretty good swing. It's back to the wall, to the track, at the fence. Roberto Clemente makes the catch. Oh, it took everything to wait back on that. And I'm glad it didn't go for a strike. Great take. Because I was on the fastball. That might find some grass here. Jackie again, just too fast. Runs it down for the out. Now Mike Trout, we need this inning to keep going. Get to 5 or 6. Good take. Nothing. He's not giving me anything straight or fast to Mike Trout. He's throwing a lot up off speed, low and away. Oh man, I sat on that fastball because that's what he did last time, 3-0, and somehow I got a bit under it. Otherwise, that ball was hit out of the park. But unfortunately, we get out 4-0, going to the bottom of the 8th. He's going with Posada. We're gonna see if we can get him on this sinker. Left it in the middle. He was late on it though. Right to the shortstop, right to the cap, over to Mr. Big Hits for the out. Now Prince Fielder stepping in. Replaced Mr. Big Hits inexplicably. I'm just kidding. He does have 110, 125 and a really good swing. So Prince Fielder is really good. Out in front of that one, 0-2. The pitch that has given him so many problems. We're going to go back to it. We want to make sure this thing is off the plate though. See, where we put it previously, like right here, it looks so much more like a strike. So we're going to go back to that spot again. He's going to get that jump animation out of the way. We're going to go change up below the zone. I wish I would have used that for the last pitch actually, but we're going to try it here on 2-2. He's going to lay off it. 3-2. I'm going to go fastball low and inside. If he hits it, he hits it. I don't know how that missed, and I don't know how he check swung on it, but he does get the walk there with Prince Fielder. Missed it by an inch. Could have been better on the right stick. I left it right in the middle, so now it's a 4-2 game. Oh, that hurts. I just didn't throw a good pitch on the pinpoint. First pitch, Roberto Clemente goes deep. That is huge. That gives him some life here. We just need 4 more outs. I'm gonna go right back after him. That's gonna be a base hit, so the tying run is gonna be at the plate with 1 out for King Felix. At this point, we gotta take King Felix out of the game. One heck of a performance. I was gonna go for the shutout, but he's just not gonna quite get it. We're gonna go to Alex Reyes in this situation. We really need to get out of this with some strikeouts. We got some good bullpen pieces to use in this game. Reyes, Jansen. So we have 2 of our main guys that I really like to use. Just gotta try to get out of this. I can see him going for the bunt again. That's what he's been doing, but hopefully he doesn't. There's some bite on that 98. He hasn't seen pitches with this velocity quite yet. It's another dot. 0-2. He lays off this changeup a lot, but we're gonna go to it. We want this strikeout. He thought about going, but he didn't. I'm gonna try to put this fastball right on the corner, just inside. Let's go with the sinker inside. Oh, he popped it up. I think that would have been a ball. So I'm glad he went after that. All right, here's a really tough situation. This is the toughest situation of the game. If we can get out of this, we might win the game. Start off with a changeup, below the zone. That's beautiful. He chased because he's going to be looking to hit a home run here. Try and tie this thing up. 0-2. That's awesome. Changeup below the zone again. Oh, that's such a good pitch. I'm going fastball low and inside. Lays off it. I gotta hit that pitch for a strike because he will lay off it. I'm going sinker. He fights it off with 2 strikes and puts it in play. And look at that speed. He's gonna take third with Lou Brock. All right, gotta keep battling here. Let's go curveball below the zone. Really was out of the zone. Now remember, he doesn't move that much. He almost gives him that jump animation out of the way. Yeah, if we try to go in there, try to throw the sinker. We left it in the middle. He hits a home run on it. Oh, I should have gone to a lefty. That's on me. I should have gone to a lefty. Oh man, he gets a home run. That was just late below the zone and carried out for a home run. And the base hits is key. I got to give him some credit. He kept battling. Just battling in this one. Oh, I should have gone to a lefty. Why did I not go to a lefty against Joe Morgan? I got to go to a lefty now. Why did I not go to a lefty versus Joe Morgan? That was a huge mistake. Like, I just tried to leave him in. We had faced 3 batters, I want to say, too. All right, he's bringing in Bichette, who really hit. All right, inside. He's going to hit that, like, pretty much to the wall. I think Vlad's going to catch that. Oh, Vlad just stopped. Vlad just stopped. No, I should have switched to Vlad. Oh man. Oh man, this is tough right here. 0-1. All right, 0-2. Slider on the inside. Got him a swing. All right, we need 2. Gotta clutch up here. He's taking out Ohtani. He's bringing in Rob Dibble. I need that to get through. I tried to swing so hard I hit the PlayStation button. And Jones started running like crazy. Outside. I mean, we need a base run on ourselves. If we get a walk, we get a walk. We just need somebody on so we can try to tie it up with a home run. That'll work. 2-1. Get through, get through. Oh, that was ball 4. All right, we got to battle with 2 outs. Mike Piazza with the drive, a perfect to right field. That's going to stay in play, unfortunately, but we should be able to get to second base with a double. Vlad, the perfect off his glove. Oh, that's such a tough way to end it. The perfect, but it goes off of his glove. We're gonna be out. My opponent waits a battle back there in the 8th. We just couldn't get him out in the 8th inning. We feel like we won most of the innings, but we just couldn't win the big one. Unfortunately, missed the big hits. He came to play. King Felix is really nice too. I really like that card actually. He pitches pretty well. Like, I feel like instead of using like Lance Lynn, I'd rather use that King Felix card. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a good card, especially if you like that sinker slurve. He's a good card. More people are gonna swing and chase that changeup below the zone than my opponent did in this one. That was the toughest outing for Alex Reyes in his career. He's been super effective. He was at 889, so it was his World Series game. We would have gotten really close, but we're still at 856, which is okay because honestly, we get to play some more games on Hall of Fame. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.